What's up, witch? How are ya? It's me, Luna the Zen Witch, here with another unboxing, and it's an unusual unboxing today. This is the companion deck for the Cat Wisdom deck that I reviewed a week or so ago, and one of the few dog decks. Very interesting thing to me. There's a million cat decks, like pagan cats and cat's eye and medieval cats and cat people and the black cats and the white cats and the Barbieri cats, fantasy cats. So many cat decks. And I've only seen like one or two dog decks. There's some information there. What do you think it is? I kind of have this theory about cats and dogs. You know, it used to be that cats were seen as, women like cats and men like dogs, just kind of that. Now, I would just say never trust a man that doesn't like cats, because cats require a relationship. You have to invest in cats and have a relationship with them. You can't just train them like you can a dog. So it's a relationship of equals and not one of control and dominance. So that's pretty interesting. Witches very classically have cats rather than dogs, although hounds certainly are one of the goddess's animals. But, I wonder if just more intuitive people, tend to cats more because there really is that intuitive connection with them. Anyway, speculation aside, let's look at the deck. 45 cards to inspire and uplift. And guidebook. Dogs are regarded by many as wise and loyal creatures. Now you can share in their wisdom with this fun and inspiring card set. Using the 45 cards and accompanying guidebook, the dog wisdom cards allow you to easily and quickly receive uplifting messages for everyday life. This is published by Blue Angel, and it's ToniCarmineSalerno.com. So he is the creator or the creative impulse behind this deck as well as the cat deck. In the other one, it was Guidebook and Messages by Tanya Graham, photographs by Jane Burton, and the concept is the only thing by Toni Carmine Salerno. So somebody else actually produced this deck and wrote everything. Toni gets to take all the credit. How nice is that? Okay. We also know, and I see I don't have them in alphabetical order, I don't care. And these dots, what's that? A little piece of plastic on there. These dots of different colors have no meaning whatsoever. So I'm not too worried about that either. Just in case. How to use them. It's up to you how to use them. Shuffle, pick one, allow their thing. Okay. As easy as it gets. Patience. Curiosity. Uncertainty. See, these just look like dog portraits. I think we could have done much better in capturing expressions. Affection, yes. Confidence. That looks more uncertain. Look at his eyebrows. That looks more uncertain than confident to me. Wonder. Vulnerability. Okay. See, a dog on a back would be more vulnerable to me. Worry. And we got the wrinkly forehead there. That looks worried. Playfulness. Wee-hee. Look like little Jack Russells. Please yourself. Direction. Oh, look at those beautiful puppers. Teamwork. I love corgis. Disappointment. Oh, look at them floppy ears. He got them big ears to flop. Oof. Oof. He's so cute. But him don't look that disappointed. He just kind of looks stunned. Stand your ground. Weimaraner. I've never had dogs. Well, not never. We had a dog for a hot second when I was a kid. My parents knew nothing about dogs, so they didn't stick around for very long. And I had a dog when I was married to my ex, and he was so jealous of the baby that he had to get a puppy, and he told me, he'd had dogs all his life. I will train this dog and everything. Well, a couple of weeks later, when my living room carpet was basted in piss, I contacted a guy about crate training. He gave me advice over the phone, and within 2 weeks I had that puppy housebroken. But I also had an 18-month-old, and then my husband left. I had an 18-month-old and a puppy that was not leash trained, and I couldn't take the puppy walking and take care of the kid as well, and it was a nightmare. And then when I decided I had to get rid of this dog, rather than him taking the dog that he had to have, he went and bought a new puppy. But Bucky, his name was Buckthorn Loki was his name. He was a little black lab, so sweet. And he went to a guy that hunted and trained labs for hunting. And I mean, when he came to be interviewed to take this dog, Buck was like, take me, please take me. So he went to a good home. The guy brought his photo album of all his dogs with him. So relaxation, concentration, be positive. That looks like a negative puppy. Happiness. That just reminded me of Best in Show when they're talking about the dog just being so negative. Beatrice was so negative. Happiness. Frustration. Loneliness. See, I mean, the pictures are cute puppies, but come on. Companionship. Sadness. Oh. Learning. Ha. Contentment. Oh, boo. Responsibility. Hesitation. This looks like my friend's dog, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. That looks exactly like Titch. Hesitation. Eagerness. Gift of life. Don't look back. Wisdom. I don't remember what the first card was. How am I going to know when I get there? Venture out. Family. Aw. Guilt. Pride. Believe in yourself. Innocence. Perseverance. I mean, enthusiasm. Forgiveness. Fun. Indecision. Rest. Laziness. Friends. Determination. And patience. There's the first one. So, they're basically word cards with cute puppies on them. Not much to be gotten from the images there. Okay, let's give this a swing. Allies and ancestors, guides and guardians, please be present. I offer you this pure water, and I offer you fire of Azrael, and I offer you my gravelly voice. Saltwater blessing for me. Fire of Azrael for you and the pumpies. And don't get me wrong, I love dogs. I've thought a lot about getting a dog. For a few years ago, when my adrenals finally were treated and started to heal and I had some energy, I actually thought about getting a puppy so I would have to walk every day. But that's not fair to a puppy. Especially since I'm allergic. I'm also allergic to cats, but c'est la vie. Okay. Let's souffle les puppies. It's a lovely shuffle. They're a little sticky. They've got a little bit of that plastic coating that makes them stick together, but it's okay. Okay, puppies, puppies, puppies. I'm going to shuffle 3 times, and then we're going to cut. And there's the back of them, by the way. Same puppy that you've seen on the front. And let's ask. All right, let's cut shuffle. What do we need to do today to survive and beyond survival to thrive? There's 1. There's 2. And we have 1 more, please. This is kind of, easy because they do stick to each other a little bit, so it makes it easy for one to stick and fall out. All right, that was 3. I'm just going to take the one off the top. Okay, so loneliness was the one that flew out first. We got to deal with our loneliness. We have to deal with the fact that we don't have the social interaction that we used to have, and you've got to solve that problem for yourself, either by calling someone on the phone or set up a damn free Zoom account, you guys. It's free. Set it up and then call someone and say, hey, can we Zoom? It's really easy. Teach them how to set it up so you can sit with each other and feel that companionship that has the visual in there as well. It really does make a difference. Have a cocktail together. Do something creative together. Just do something where you can sit and see somebody next to you, particularly if you live alone. So what do we have to do? We've got to deal with our sense of loneliness. And of course, the first thing is we have to acknowledge it, that I'm lonely. I'm missing people. I'm such a frickin' hermit that I rarely miss people. I rarely do. And if I do, it's hard for me to realize that I do. And I mean, I do. I'm a human being. I am not an actual hermit, but it's very easy for me to get hermity with my heavy, heavy Pluto and my heavy, heavy Neptune. I just want to, disappear into my closet, basically. So we have to acknowledge that we're lonely and that we're hurting and grieving, and then learn to reach out and do something about it. Gift of life is the next one. So acknowledging that no matter how hard things suck, our life is an opportunity. While we are alive, we have this opportunity to move forward on our karmic path, to work out energies, to learn how to be a better person, to learn what it means to have integrity and to behave out of integrity in all of our interactions, to put our beliefs into action. And we can't do any of this stuff without the gift of life on this earth. I was watching a film last night on Dolores Parsons, I think her name was, Patton? I can't remember. But she was a hypnotherapist that did all this past life regression with thousands of people and started putting the stories together of how things work when we're on this side and the other side. And she was talking about the Earth School. And when we opt into this, that coming onto this planet, a cycle of lifetimes on this planet, that this is the most difficult one to choose, and that the guides on the other side, the group soul that we come from, because we come from a group, and we have our particular group, and we take turns, doing things, but that people, our other souls in our group will sit you down and say, you sure? You sure about that? Because this is a tough one. And once you step onto this Earth School, you have to complete this whole cycle, which she said includes being like from every country on Earth and going through every experience as a human. Once you get to the human level, then you've got to go through all these things. So, but the point here is that we don't get to work out karma. We don't get to grow as a soul without the gift of life in a human body on this planet, or in the body of a plant or a bug or a rock or something like that, depending on your belief systems. So this gift of life in Buddhism, that's one of the things that we acknowledge, is this precious human life where I have this opportunity to work out karma. And anytime you're in a conflict with someone or something, or you're going through tough times, recognize it as this is an opportunity to practice. This is an opportunity to practice being a better human, to put my beliefs into practice, to gain skill in not following my anger, not following the stories my mind creates, in doing my meditation and doing my yoga, whatever it is. This gift, this life is a gift and an opportunity to practice all those skills and become better at them, become skilled at them. And when you do that, what happens? You can help other people as well. You can help them on their journey. So the gift of life, acknowledging the gift of life, is a big one towards surviving and thriving. Then we have believe in yourself. So yeah, you got to. You just got to. Think about the people that depend on you. Do they believe in you? well, then you need to believe in yourself so that you can be there for them. And, I mean, come on, are you a fiction or do you exist? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you're here for a purpose? Do you believe that you have gifts and talents that the world needs? Do you believe that just saying a couple kind words to someone at the right time can change their whole day, which could change their whole life? It's true. And what's at the center of that is you and the actions that you choose to take. So believe in yourself, believe that you are powerful, believe that you have the ability to grow in skill as a person, believe that you have the ability to positively impact other people's lives. That's how we get through. Deal with the loneliness, be thankful for the gift of life that you have, believe in yourself and your gifts, and offer those to the world and to people every single day. Well, puppies, God, this was short. It's only been 15 minutes. Holy moly. Let's read what it says in the book. And I mean, obviously, this is such an easy oracle to deal with, as was the Cat Wisdom Oracle. It's fun. It's lighthearted. There are times when you just need some fucking puppies, you guys. There are times when you need some kittens to look at, right? So give yourself this gift of getting your spiritual wisdom with something that makes you soft and squishy inside, okay? Loneliness. Even the most sociable people experience loneliness at times. Accept that feeling lonely is a part of life, just like feeling happy, sad, confused, hopeful, or excited, and know that your loneliness is only temporary. That's a good message. Gift of life. Life is a precious gift. Treat it delicately and be grateful for it, but most importantly, celebrate and enjoy it. Try not to be intimidated by those around you. Believe in your own strength and you will surprise them all. Being intimidated by people, particularly being jealous, there's a fine line there. When you're intimidated by someone, this comes up a lot in playing music. I have been intimidated by musicians and artists all my life, and it's my problem. Absolutely my problem. When you allow yourself to be where you are, and if you are an artist that is working with other artists whose skill level is higher than yours, or a musician whose skill level is higher than yours, whatever skill it is, when you're dealing with people whose skill level is higher than yours, let yourself off the hook and don't expect to be as good as them when you're not, and say, here's where I'm at, and that's okay. They were once where I am. And that NLP thing of looking at how they do it and copying it so that you can increase your skill level. But that can make it less intimidating when you're willing to accept where you are in your skill level and know that it's a stage in the journey and that it's a legitimate and valid place to be. And there's no shame there, right? You're just journeying forward like every skillful person does on their way to attaining those skills. So you can be less intimidated, but if you find that you're intimidated and shutting down because you're so jealous, and if you find yourself picking at them, I'm better than they are, because when your skills are not where another person's skills are, and you're picking at them, that they have no right to be, that's jealousy. That's creative jealousy, and it says that you are creatively blocked. And you need to get your attention on your own fucking work. Eyes on your own work. Attention on your own skills, right? So, part of believing yourself and not being intimidated is by accepting where you are in your path, where you are in your skill level, allowing yourself to be there, and allowing yourself that room to learn, that there's a lot to learn. That's an exciting place to be. It's a really exciting place to be, to have more to learn. Yeah, I mean, that's exciting to me. So when you're just starting out, don't should on yourself and think, I should be here, or I should be here by whatever time. You should be where you are. You can only be where you are. So allow yourself to be there without shame. Open yourself to the wonder of new things to learn, and go forward in that joy of learning new things. And watch your belief in yourself. As you gain new skills, your belief in yourself will increase as well. So, wow, that was enjoyable for me. I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do, and click the notifications. I put up a video every single day, and I've got like 70 some decks to go through until I've gone through my whole collection, but I'm buying at least one every week. So know that I'm going in alphabetical order, although I'm going to make sure you get an oracle on a Friday and a tarot on a Monday. And if I get a new deck, which I just did yesterday, that is just fucking incredible, it'll jump the alphabetical list so I can bring it to you. And you can look forward to that very soon in the next couple days, because I think I'm going to do that deck next. So anyway, thank you for putting up with my squeaky voice. There is a donate button down below. There is also an Amazon wishlist button down below. And if you purchase me a deck from that Amazon wishlist, when I unbox it, I will give you a personal reading from that deck. What a deal, right? How do you like it? Anyway, I will see you tomorrow for another unboxing. I will see you Wednesday for a live stream at 8:30 Eastern. Readings for the signs, and I've gone back to a simpler format, much more enjoyable for all of us. So I hope to see you there. Until then, be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, take care of your neighbors and friends, be kind to people. Make sure you're registered to vote. Be as active as you can be in your local politics, making sure policy is shaped the way you want it at the local level. It all starts at the local level, right? I really value you guys. I'm so glad you show up every day. I will keep showing up for you. And I hope we have some fun together. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, this is the Zen Witch. Blessed be.